art of making art is putting it together, bit by bit, part by part, fit by fit, start by start, stride by stride, kick by kick, glide by glide, stick by stick, side by side, by side, by side, by side, by side, and that is the state of the art. Perfect world, a miracle would happen, and every girl would look like Mr. Ed.
The New York Showcase specifically gives us access to a variety of assets that will help us once we take the next step after graduating from school into the industry. We are able to meet with producers, casting directors, agents, and a multitude of other individuals that will let us in their doors, hopefully, once they see us perform.
I take out my mother's ashes and I say, "Goodbye, Mom," and I tossed my mother's ashes up in the air.
It's great to get a feel of your type. It's great to meet all of these industry professionals, and it's also great to be able to say to yourself, yeah, I fit in here, or maybe I should choose this city over another. I don't know. It's just the entire experience is a very positive one, and I'm totally grateful that I get the opportunity to do it.
That great big world on the other side of the tracks. That great big world that'll open wide. That great big world on the other side of the tracks.
That's like, no one's gonna stop it. You know, it's like, that's like the, and it was interesting, I saw pride. You know, you were like.
Sutton has opened several more doors and made the showcase what it never could have been without her. It was already in a good place, and when she came in and kind of with open arms received us and allowed us to kind of show to her who we are, and her seeing who we were made her believe in us, and her believing in us allowed her to kind of preach who we were to the city and who she knew and her contacts, and it would not be where it was without her. She brought all her people, which build on to our people.
4 years ago, I was just watching these people like at a preview go off and do this, and now I'm here, and it's like, I don't know, it's just like, wow, I feel like I've come a long way, and I've got so much further to go, but it's been a good ride so far, and it's always come to a close as far as the chapter of college, and I'm excited to see what else is to come.
You know, going through all of that stress and pressure and all of those things to learn, just do what you love to do and be yourself. And realizing that when you're standing in a group of people and singing that closing song for the last time, it's a pretty special thing.
Where do roaches come from? I asked my mother. From the dirt she would...
I can't even imagine a more supportive group of people, and that was my favorite thing, is we get to go to all these great cities, we get to act, which is what we want to do anyway for the rest of our lives, and we get to do it with all of our best friends. And some of them weren't, and now they are. I really enjoy that, doing what you love and doing it with people you love.
Right before we went on for the 4 o'clock show, we had a really wonderful moment that Bill kind of led us into, and that was just the most memorable thing. We sang the finale to each other in a circle holding hands, and we were crying immediately, and it was just the epitome of what we wanted it to be, and it was perfect.
This is our story.